In a few minutes, you'll see how humans live life daily. Then you'll get to decide how this story ends. The story is about us, the 21st century generation. Every day we're given the advantage of doing stuff with ease from the moment we wake up to the moment we sleep. We repeat the same activities every day, but it doesn't take us that much of an effort to do them. This is thanks to the ever-changing and ever-advancing technologies. But hold on, little do we know that even the most common thing we can do can cause horrific effect at such a big scale. Every day, before we rest, we constantly use enormous amount of electricity that never ceases to sleep even when we are. But do we know where electricity comes from? Most of the electricity we use every day comes from an unrenewable energy, such as coal and gas that we extract from the ground, which is burned to produce electricity we use in our lives. The more electricity we use, the more coal we burn and the more carbon we contribute to the air, ever longing the horrendous climate crisis we are experiencing. Despite the effects, however, our egos wins us over. But our egos doesn't just stop there. Transportation becomes a very important element in our lives. Traveling places to places becomes easy and simple without a hassle. Imagine 11 million vehicles used each day contributing carbon pollution to the air, meaning that when you stroll down the sidewalk and breathe in the air, it is heavily contaminated by pollution. Although we don't feel the effects right away, but when the pollution threshold level in our body increases, then our body won't lie to us by pretending to be healthy, causing many health difficulties to arise. Our ego wins again. Does it stop there? No. Water is undeniably essential to human needs. Although water is an abundant source that can be renewed at any time, however, it becomes a problem when science prediction shows supply of clean water decreasing rapidly by the year 2025. Clean water scarcity will be more visible in poorer countries where resources are limited and population development increases immensely, such as in Africa, the Middle East, and parts of Asia. In spite of the worrying consequences, we still live life unharmed, even with the idea that we're wasting water and harming the earth. Furthermore, let's talk about wastes. Indonesia alone is estimated to produce 64 million tons of waste each year, based on the data from Ministry of Environment and Forestry, where food and organic waste dominates 60% from the total waste, which is ironic considering how a hunger crisis still exists. After that, plastic waste comes second to food waste, reaching 14%, then followed by 9% of paper waste and 5.5% of rubber waste. This story isn't over yet. Everything we've told you is just the tip of the iceberg. The world is experiencing something more than words alone can say, and it's happening rapidly. If we look at the way nature constantly change, evolve, and adapt, aren't we supposed to be like that? We are a part of nature, and this is our only planet, and there's only ever going to be one. If we don't take care of it, it can't take care of us. And so here we are, at the end of the video. But the story itself doesn't end here. It's up to you, it's up to me, it's up to us to choose where the story ends, because the doomed future isn't written just yet. If you care about the world and generations ahead, then do something. Begin to think and begin to live differently. Our future depends on the actions of today. Even the smallest of changes can make a huge difference. After all, humans are only a tail to a head. And when nature goes, so do we.